Welcome back to Peak Physique, the place where fitness meets science and motivation. Let me ask you this. Have you ever seen someone walk into a room and instantly command attention? Not because of their clothes, not because of their swagger, but because of the shape of their body? That wide, powerful upper frame tapering down into a lean waistline, the classic, V-shape, physique. It's the look that screams strength, confidence, and health. And here's the exciting part. You don't need an expensive gym membership, fancy equipment, or endless hours of workouts to get it. In fact, today I'm going to show you how to unlock that V-shaped body fast with just 5 powerful moves. That's right, 5. And if you stay with me until the end of this video, you'll not only know the exact moves but also understand why they work, how to execute them properly, and a secret tip that will accelerate your transformation. So, are you ready to build that V-taper and turn heads everywhere you go? Let's dive in. But before we jump into the moves, let me hit you with a thought. Why do so many people spend years in the gym, lifting weights, doing endless sets, but still fail to achieve that desirable V-shape? The answer will surprise you, and I'll reveal it as we go along. Stick around, because once you understand this secret, you'll never waste another workout again. The psychology of the V-shaped body isn't just about looking good in a t-shirt. It's deeply rooted in human psychology. Broad shoulders and a narrow waist create what scientists call the power ratio. For centuries, this has been associated with athleticism, vitality, and even attractiveness. When people see that shape, their brains automatically register strength and health. But here's the good news. No matter where you're starting from, whether you're skinny, carrying extra fat, or somewhere in between, you can reshape your body with the right strategy. And that's exactly what we're going to build with these 5 moves. Now, let me challenge you. Imagine sticking to just these 5 moves for the next 30 days. Visualize yourself standing in front of the mirror on day 30, seeing your shoulders pop out wider, your waist look tighter, and your posture exuding confidence. What if I told you this transformation could begin in just 1 month? Wouldn't that be worth committing to right now? Move 1. The pull-up. The king of the V-taper. Let's start with the first and most powerful move, the pull-up. This exercise is legendary for sculpting the upper back and lats, the muscles that flare out and create that dramatic V-shape. Every time you pull yourself up, you're not just building muscle, you're expanding your wingspan. Most people make the mistake of avoiding pull-ups because they seem too hard. But difficulty is exactly why they work. If you can't do one yet, start with assisted pull-ups using a band or a machine, or even negative pull-ups where you jump up and lower yourself down slowly. Progression is the key here. Imagine this. Every representative you do is like chiseling away at marble, slowly revealing the sculpture underneath. That wide, powerful back is the foundation of your V-shape, and pull-ups are your chisel. Close your eyes for a second and picture yourself walking down the street, your shoulders broad and your back muscles stretching out your shirt. People can't help but glance twice because your physique radiates strength. That image? It starts right here, with your very first pull-up. Move 2. The overhead shoulder press, building bolder shoulders next. Let's move to the shoulders. The overhead press is your ticket to building those capped deltoids that sit proudly on top of your frame. Think of your shoulders as the crown jewels of the V-shape. Without them, your upper body looks flat and narrow. When you press weight overhead, whether it's dumbbells, a barbell, or even resistance bands, you're targeting the front and side delts. These are the muscles that give your body that armor-plated look. Strong shoulders not only enhance your appearance but also protect you from injuries by stabilizing the upper body. Pro tip: don't just move the weight. Feel the muscle. Control the movement, engage your core, and keep your form tight. This isn't about ego lifting, it's about sculpting. But here's a warning. Many people try to rush through this move with poor form, and instead of building shoulders, they build injuries. Don't let that be you. Slow and controlled wins the game here. If you want to grow like an athlete, train smart like an athlete. Move 3. The push-up, old school, still unmatched now. I know what you're thinking, push-ups. Really? Yes. Don't underestimate them. Push-ups are one of the most underrated bodyweight moves for carving out a wide chest and solid triceps, both of which feed into the V-shape illusion. When done correctly, With your elbows tucked slightly in, your body in a straight line, and your chest nearly touching the ground, you're activating multiple muscles at once. For more challenge, try variations like wide push-ups, archer push-ups, or even decline push-ups with your feet elevated. Each variation sculpts your chest differently, making it fuller and wider. Here's the beauty of push-ups: you can do them anywhere. No excuses, no equipment, just you and the floor. Quick question for you. How many push-ups can you do right now without stopping? Drop your number in the comments. I want to see how strong the Peak Physique community really is. And who knows, you might inspire someone else to beat your score. Move 4. The plank to shoulder tap, core tightening machine. Alright, we've talked about widening the top, now let's talk about tightening the bottom, the waistline. The plank to shoulder tap is a dynamic core move that burns fat, strengthens your abs, and builds stability. Why is this crucial? Because a narrow waist is the finishing touch of the V-shape. You can have the broadest shoulders in the world, but if your waistline is bloated, the effect disappears. This move targets not just the abs but also the obliques, giving you that tight, lean midsection. Picture this. Every shoulder tap you do while holding the plank is like cinching your waist tighter, pulling everything into alignment. Over time, you'll notice your core not just looking sharper but also performing better in every other lift. Here's the secret most people don't talk about. The V-shape isn't just about muscle, it's about ratios. Wide shoulders and a narrow waist create the illusion of an even bigger frame. So while you're building those lats and delts, don't forget to slim down the waist. That's the magic formula. Move 5. Dumbbell side raises, the finisher for width. Finally, let's polish off your V-shape with dumbbell side raises. This move isolates the lateral delts, the muscles on the side of your shoulders. These are the muscles that literally widen your frame and make your waist look smaller in comparison. Start light, focus on strict form, and raise your arms just to shoulder height. No swinging, no momentum, pure muscle control. Think of it as drawing out the edges of your frame, line by line, until your silhouette looks like a powerful V every time you glance in the mirror. Now, let me make you a promise. If you commit to these 5 moves, train with intensity, and fuel your body with the right nutrition, you will see results faster than you think. This isn't a maybe, it's a guarantee backed by science and real-world transformations. So there you have it, the 5 powerful moves to build your V-shaped body fast. Pull-ups, overhead presses, push-ups, plank to shoulder taps, and side raises. Simple, effective, and proven. But remember, knowledge without action means nothing. You can watch 100 videos, read 1,000 tips, but unless you take the first step, nothing changes. So here's your mission. Starting today, commit to just 20 minutes a day with these moves. Track your progress. Push yourself a little further each time. Because here's the truth, the V-shaped body isn't just about aesthetics. It's about discipline, confidence, and showing yourself what you're truly capable of. This is Peak Physique, reminding you that the body you dream of is already within you. You just need to bring it out. So hit that like button if you're ready to take on the challenge, subscribe for more science-backed fitness secrets, and let's build greatness together.